We got up to the ice cream truck. Which one do you want, buddy? This is so cool. I always wanted to ride in an ice cream truck.
Ashley and Big Justice, and yes, we go to school.
At what point do you think a set of family influencers would realize enough is enough and their kids' safety is literally in jeopardy? In today's video, we'll be talking about the Boom family and their interesting audience that they have built for themselves and they seem to be complacent with. But before we get too deep into this video, I just want to introduce myself to you guys since there is a lot of new people here and we have a little rebrand going on. Hello, my name is Izzy. I talk about topics that I find online, TikTok, Instagram, literally whatever social media platform you might see. I want to discuss that topic because I'm a yapper and I feel like my opinion cannot be contained in my mind, so you guys have to listen to it too. So the family we've been talking about is not actually called the Boom family. I nicknamed the Boom family because as you guys will see, they love the word boom.
Are you guys seriously shouting boom in a fine dining restaurant? Boom, 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 boom!
If I had to see that, you had to see it too. So this family consists of 4 members. There's the dad, AJ. His full name is Andrew Bafumo, who's actually the main person controlling like most of the social medias. He's the one who actually got them to where they are, I guess you can say. There's the mom, Mama Justice. It was quite difficult finding her full name. According to Famous Birthday, her full name is Erica Goldsmith Bafumo. And she kind of acts as a background character in the videos. I never really see her say a full sentence, but she is there to act as the mother. And there's the 2 kids, Ashley and Big Justice. And this family went viral over a video that the father and the son filmed in Costco. And this virality led them to be nicknamed the Costco Guys.
We're Costco Guys. Of course we go shopping while eating a chicken bake.
We're Costco guys. Of course we had to try the new double chunk chocolate cookie.
We're Costco Guys. Of course we have to try out the furniture.
We're Costco guys. Of course we work out with the tires.
We're Costco Guys. What the heck is this thing?
But before they became the viral Costco Guys, the dad actually started off posting real estate on TikTok.
Want to know one of the coolest things about this market calming down a little bit? It's that you could get a seller concession to help pay your closing costs.
And then they slowly branched off into food reviews, and this is when his solo account became a father and son account.
I had started up a TikTok channel.
Okay.
And a lot of Big Justice friends were at school and they were doing TikTok channels. So one day Big Justice comes home and he says, Dad, I want to be on your show with you. I want to be on your channel with you. So I said, awesome, let's go. So we go to one of our favorite local hamburger restaurants. We film recording a hamburger. We give it a big boom. The video blows up. It gets to 100,000 views. I said, that's it. This is now a father-son channel. Let's bring the boom.
Most family channels, when they realize, oh, if it's me and my kid, we're gonna make it out the hood. Because people like to see kids for some reason. So after going viral over being the Costco Guys, they have since transitioned their account to being more family-friendly oriented. And they decided to include not just the father and the son, but the daughter and the mom. And this is where everything went downhill.
We bring the boom!
Would y'all believe me if I said this is what got them 2.5 million followers on TikTok? It's not my style of content, clearly. I'm not the target audience. But when I tell y'all, I have been traumatized. And not in the traumatized way, but in the I want to blow my eardrums out traumatized. From the outside, this looks like a wholesome family account. Mainly an account where kids will go to watch for entertainment because I can only imagine that it's kids watching these videos. Can I just be honest? Okay, let me stop throwing blows at the audience. But when I go into the comments, y'all, oh my gosh. No, actually, oh my gosh. The comments are filled with people sexualizing their 14-year-old daughter. So the first thing I'm gonna show you guys is how we know that she's 14 years old. The reason why I have to prove her age is because a lot of people were confused about her age. Some people thought she was over 18 and some people knew that she was 14 years old. Even though like to me it's clear that she's under 18, so that immediately makes it wrong. But you know, you just gotta come with receipts, okay? Well, that's because before they went viral, the dad, AJ, did a video with his daughter, Ashley, showing the years that they were born. And as we can see, she was clearly born in 2010. was born in 2010. I was 8 years old in 2010. What the hell? So this is just a simple video of them dancing. And disclaimer, this video contains music that I believe belongs to them. So I will be muting it and we'll be listening to something else. This is not my style of content, and to be honest, I find this a little embarrassing to watch. I don't know why I'm getting secondhand embarrassing from watching this, because it's just not for me. It's not for me. When you go in the comments, you see comments like this. Ashley OF, Ashley Nike Pros. But most of their comments have these paragraphs that look like it's copied and pasted, where young men, I assume, or even young boys are saying like they're rating their stroking sessions. And I don't know if this is some brain rot thing that my Gen Z self have not caught up to, or maybe I'm not on that side of the internet, but there's a lot of comments like that on nearly all of their posts, and they seem to tolerate it, which confuses me because this is supposed to be like a kid-friendly family account. And in most of their videos, you know that blue search thing that comes up on the top of the comments based on the most talked about thing in the comment section? In most of their video, for some reason it says Ashley Nike Pros. And you would think that when the family sees this, they would go ahead and say, hey, they're sexualizing my 14-year-old daughter. Let me repeat to you guys, she is 14 years old. And they would say, we're gonna take you out the videos for your own safety and because you're my daughter and I don't feel comfortable with you being sexualized on the internet by random grown men. The most terrifying thing about this entire situation is we don't know the ages of the people even saying this stuff. We have no idea how old these people are. And the fact that 90% of these people are talking from fake accounts is scary because that shows you there's a level of consciousness there. There's a level of consciousness that they're not supposed to be talking about a 14-year-old girl like that. Let's look at another video. Maybe it's just this one comment section that looks terrifying and disgusting. Maybe I'm reaching, maybe it's just a one-time thing, but to prove my point, I'm gonna look at another video and we're gonna look at the comments together. So this is just a regular video of Ashley and her brother reviewing food. You know, I think, oh no, there's no harm in this. No way anyone can possibly say anything appropriate with half of their body showing, right?
Ashley and Big Justice, and yes, we go to school.
Since you guys loved our last mukbang at school, we decided to make it a series.
But today, we are not at school. We are on the road for the countdown to All In AEW, where our dad's gonna bring the...
Okay, we're gonna stop at the boom. When you open the comments, this is probably one of the most disgusting comment section I have ever seen, y'all. Someone commented, the tips. Ashley Justice oil up. It's touching. Do you guys know what they mean when they said it's touching? For those of you who already caught up to the comment section, go ahead and skip over this because I will literally say what it is and I don't want to traumatize you. Ashley and her younger brother, who's only 11 years old by the way, are standing so close to each other that they're chest to chest, which is normal when you're standing close to someone. And you know, it's not even that, it's very obvious that they're just trying to fit into the frame. That's all it is. They're trying to fit into the frame. These disturbing people in the comment section are pointing out the fact that their chest is touching.
I am disgusted.
And they're trying to make it look like it's in a sexual way to basically just sexualize both of them in any way they can. I want to remind you guys, he's 11, she's 14.
I thought you were coming to fill the sand bottle. She's got...
They are literally babies. This is probably one of my most videos. It literally makes my stomach turn. And when I was telling my sister about this, even she was like, oh my gosh, I don't know how you're gonna make this video. Big Justice, can we switch please? Ashley and Nike Pros. Ashley is feeling the... I can't make this up. I cannot make this up, y'all. How as a parent, you see this and your stomach do not drop to your toes? How as a parent this don't make you feel uncomfortable? How does this not stay on your frontal lobe when you go to bed at night? Thinking about these comments because I know there's a chance they see these comments. And there's even more comments. My hand is tired. Ashley Justice Nike Pros. And this Ashley Justice Nike Pros thing is a common factor in almost every single video that Ashley is in. Hello everyone. I had to interject because I physically couldn't watch myself edit these videos and react to these comments anymore because my stomach got to a point where I couldn't handle it. That's how disturbing some of these comments are. I want to come on here and summarize the clips that I got taken out, which will cut this video down to probably a little bit over half of what it used to be. I'm joking, I'm exaggerating. The clip that was supposed to be showing here is just a regular video of Ashley and Big Justice following a TikTok dance trend. And as you can imagine, you open the comment section, they are not only sexualizing Ashley, but they are sexualizing Big Justice, saying things such as Big Justice Nike Pros, Ashley Justice Nike Pros. I'm just saying this to say that Ashley is not the only person being sexualized. It's actually her 11-year-old brother, aka the family's 11-year-old son. And where I can give it the benefit of doubt that all of this is a joke, I don't care if it's a joke when it comes to kids. We all know that at a certain point they're not joking, especially when it comes to Ashley with how intense these comments are. There is no way all of it is a joke. And for anyone who's sitting there and saying like, oh, you can't take a joke, it's just they're making fun of a 14-year-old, that's not funny, nor is it a joke. And I was also talking about how in some of the comments, they also sexualized the mom, which baffled me because I'm pretty sure AJ, who runs the account, aka the dad of this family channel or family account, I'm pretty sure you would get riled up if you see men sexualizing your wife, right? Unless you into that kind of stuff. But as far as I know, their account is not dedicated to being that kind of stuff, nor have they ever mentioned it. Ali, do you want to say something? And I also looked at videos of them collabing with other people, particularly young women. I saw a comment under a video that Ashley and another TikTok creator who I assume is a minor, she looks quite young. I saw some pretty disturbing comments. I'm gonna put it up on the screen. The comments were so disturbing that rewatching myself read out these comments, it was the breaking straw for me. The fact that they allowed their audience to not only sexualize their kids, sexualize them, but also their minor audience who they collab with. I'm surprised they're still getting collabs after that. The most disturbing part about doing research for this video was that I think I found someone who is actively scavenging this account, only looking for videos of Ashley. This person might potentially be a stalker. And here's me in the past literally freaking out about it. And there's even this one account who I managed to find on every single videos, even the ones that I haven't included in this video. There's this one account that is literally commenting on every single video that Ashley is involved in. And it's obviously a fake account. The profile picture might not even be who the person is. I clicked on the account, 0 pictures, 0 videos. Wait, actually I think there was one video, but it's of a dog. And this account is on almost every video that Ashley is in, saying things about Ashley, which is super disturbing because it's giving stalker. And you know, y'all, while going through their videos, I tried to give it the benefit of doubt that maybe they don't know. Maybe it's simply too much comments to even see these disgusting remarks. Maybe they have so much followers that they don't even have time to look into the comments. You know, I'm just looking for ways to like give them some leeway because I don't want to paint people in the all bad if I don't have enough evidence that they know that this is going on and they're intentionally ignoring it. But you know, all of that went through the window when I saw that they made a Christmas jingle using their catchphrase, boom. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna hate that word by the end of this video. They mentioned that they saw the comments. They actively acknowledged and chose to do nothing about it still.
It's coming to town.
Some of you are getting this.
Cause he read the comments.
Now you're on the naughty list.
Y'all, tell me if I'm tweaking. No, tell me if I'm reaching too hard. They actively said that they seen the comments. And the most that they do is say that their audience is on the naughty list. What's so crazy is that after they mentioned that they see the comments, why did they put Ashley in front of the camera? This can't be for real. So, correct me if I'm wrong. They see the comments. They know that their kids are being sexualized. They know that up to a certain extent, their guests are being sexualized. What should your initial reaction be? If this is what's bringing in the money, but the audience that you've created is somehow targeting your children, who are underage, by the way, what should your next step be? Personally,
the more you fuck around, the more you're gonna find out.
I think the next step would be to remove the kids from the content. That's the most simple thing that you can do. If you manage to create an audience with thousands of people already sexualizing a kid, you're already in too deep, you've tolerated it long enough, you don't have to come out and make a huge statement to say like, oh, we see the comments, stop it now. The least you can do for your kids' safety is to remove them from the content. I want to come on here and say everything that I'm saying here is my opinion. We don't know what they're talking about behind closed doors. We don't know if they've already addressed these type of comments in real life. But I'm just speaking from the standpoint of witnessing these comments on a public platform, seeing that these comments are not censored, seeing that the kids are still being the center of the content, content, even though their safety is at risk. My opinion has been formed off of what I can see. So I don't want to sit here and say like, yeah, they haven't talked to their kids or nothing. I don't know that. Okay, I don't know that. But I will give it a benefit down and say maybe they have had conversation. Maybe they are going through therapy. Maybe they are teaching their kids how to deal with these type of comments. I mean, they can't control every comment that goes under their video, but you know what you can control? Your kids being the center of the content. And I know a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, you want them to destroy their family channel, which is bringing them thousands or probably even millions a month. Do you really want them to do that? Yes. If you work a regular job, you know that there's a risk you can lose your job at any minute, right? Social media is no different. At any minute, an app can disappear. See what's happening with TikTok? TikTok is on its way to leaving the US. YouTube can disappear at any moment and all your favorite YouTubers would have to look for some other source of income. And even that, most of the times, these people online have multiple sources of income. So it's not even like their whole world is gonna fall apart. What I am saying is find something different. And I thought, am I looking too hard into things like, why is no one else talking about this? Why haven't I seen any other TikTok on this? And so I searched up more people's thoughts and comments on this particular situation, and I found this video of someone perfectly saying what I wanted to say.
The Bring the Boom family is the prime example of why I believe family channels should not be allowed. Why I believe that putting children online is straight up wrong and exploitation. They've been vlogging for a really long time. They're not like a new family that just popped up. They just happened to just now hit the spotlight. But their children have had a camera in their face probably the majority of their life. And that's already really sad and devastating. But one thing that to me is disgusting is, keep in mind their child, both of their children are still minors. Their daughter is still a minor. Ashley is still a minor. And that is why I'm not going to include any photos or any clips of what I saw, but you can easily go and look. Not that I think you should look for it, but you can easily see it for yourself, is that there are thousands, not even exaggerating, thousands of comments under their videos, under other people's videos, under like Jimmy Fallon's videos. There's videos that people have made specifically just of Ashley saying things like, she made me go boom, or things like that. And some really graphic things that I don't really feel like reiterating about a minor child. And it's really gross. And if you go into most of their videos, the search bar will be like Nike Pros Ashley.
That search bar thing is what put the icing on the cake, because it is so much comments that it's coming up on TikTok search bar. They definitely seeing these comments and they're just okay with it. And it's super disturbing. It's like, wait, are you not even going to do anything about this? You're still gonna put her in the content? You're not even gonna try to like delete the comments? Like what?
Ashley Justice, Nike Pros. And it's so disgusting. And you cannot convince me that they have not seen at least a dozen of these comments.
Yeah, they have seen
and
those
I
comments.
can tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, it would take one person making a comment of my daughter for her to not be in videos anymore. And the fact that they have not even done the minimum of filtering the comment.
That's the same thing I was saying. Like, they're not doing anything. They're not putting any protective measures for their kids online. As much as I would like for this type of content to disappear, family content to stop being a thing, it's not going to happen. If they don't create laws to protect kids, particularly online, there will be thousands and thousands of more family content channels just popping up out of the blue, and all I can do is talk about it. You get like
comments, let alone to, I don't know, maybe stop posting your daughter in very tight outfits if people are obviously using that to search for your daughter in tight outfits for very uncomfortable reasons.
They're not even trying to like make her wear clothes that would be less appealing to these people. And I hate that I even have to say this, because she's only 14 years old. She should be able to wear whatever she feels comfortable in. Wearing a pair of leggings should not be sexual. It should not be a huge thing where people would be like, oh my gosh, look at her. I think she just shouldn't be on the internet in general. Like, she shouldn't have to be wearing clothes that she don't like because other people are sexualizing her because of it.
The fact that you're okay with actual accounts that are made of just posting photos of your minor child so that way men can get off to it.
That's a good point that she mentioned, and I found an account that is dedicated to taking clips of Ashley from both of their accounts. I need to give you guys a quick warning for the information you're about to hear next. It is so disgusting and so disturbing that I can't believe that this is reality. This account is dedicated to taking videos of her and slowing it down whenever she turns around and you can see the back of her body. And whenever she's wearing something skin tight, it would slow it down to make it look more.
The woman was too stunned to speak.
Like, this account is dedicated to fully in their daughter. And this account is one of the first things that comes up when you search up Ashley Justice. Like, this account is so disturbing. There was a video that Ashley and her brother recently did on Christmas Day, and they were wearing their Christmas pajamas and they were just dancing. And this account went ahead, take the video, slow it down, just so they can see the back of Ashley. What the fuck? Unfortunately, I scrolled way too far down into this account while editing the video, and I came to find out that Ashley wasn't their only target. Before posting a lot about Ashley, turns out they were targeting any woman who was a celebrity or just in the public face. And most of their videos comprised of zoomed in angles of these celebrities' intimate parts, basically taking things out of context. I guess you can say promoting soft porn. And I came to find out that a lot of the artists they chose to pick on were previous Disney stars. There was Olivia Rodrigo, Sabrina Carpenter, and just a bunch of people I didn't recognize, but they look pretty young. Like, they're probably my age, but they still have that teenage look to them, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, this account is just a soft porn account. And I'm truly disgusted that a 14-year-old has become one of its main subjects. Oh, this is so disgusting. How can parents allow this to happen to their own kids online?
That is so disgusting. And the fact that they don't care. I don't care if she's going to be an adult in a few years. She's still a minor now, and it's disgusting. It is gross. And they hang around with little kid that his parents are also not doing right. There's videos of a actual child, because keep in mind, the Rizzler is literally like a child still. There's videos of him crying.
She is honestly mentioning a lot of things that I can't get into this video right now, but I don't want to give this weird account too much of attention with attracting the wrong people, but I genuinely think this punk account deserved to be reported, taken down, and removed, so there won't be more accounts like this. They even did a video creating a whole fake scenario of Ashley while she was dancing at a basketball game and zooming into grown adults in the background. Even one of them are basketball players, and trying to make it seem like they are flaunting over a 14-year-old girl's body while she's just doing a TikTok dance. This is disgusting. That is a grown man. And that can be a younger girl. Like, what the hell is going on here? What in the world? Like, what's behind this account? Do you know how disturbing your mind have to be? Do you know how disgusting you have to be to even do something like that and come up with that concept? What are the parents doing?
Boom! 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 Boom!
The parents are just cashing in on their next check. They're actually a marketing machine because they're getting sponsors left and right, doing brand deals left and right.
AJ, what is that? It's a double chunk chocolate cookie.
So it's very obvious that they're placing money at the forefront over their kids' safety, and they're not doing anything to protect their kids. They're not doing anything to censor these comments. Allegedly, I don't know what they're doing behind closed doors, so all of this is alleged. They could very well be providing extra protection for their kids in real life. I'm just talking from the online aspect, so just take what I said about the protection part as alleged, okay? They're not doing anything to slow down the rate at which these disgusting comments are coming. Personally, I would say remove the kids from the video. That's all it is. That's all it is. My intentions with this video is not to paint this family in the all bad. I don't want to make it seem like they're doing something to their daughter behind closed doors or, you know, in the public when that's not happening. I don't want to say they're terrible parents because people are commenting terrible things and they're allowing it. That's not what I'm trying to say. As a matter of fact, I ended up finding their old channel, which was run by the dad AJ, and they were posting some pretty wholesome family content. Yes, the kids were still in it and I'm 100% down with that.
We got up to the ice cream truck. Which one do you want, buddy? This is so cool. I always wanted to ride in an ice cream truck. This is awesome. Hey!
It looked very wholesome. It looked like a family video diary, like one you would keep in private and show to your kids when they're 20 years old and they'd be like, oh my gosh, it was so cute. They look like they genuinely love their kids. They love to be around their kids and they looked really fulfilled in being parents. But to see them reach this level of fame and see them in a way entertain this audience that they've created for themselves, an audience that is their kids and even them, it's quite disturbing to see that happen online, and it's quite disturbing to see them address it by making fun of it and allowing it to continue to happen. Is it my responsibility to tell them, hey, stop letting people your kids online. No, it's not my responsibility. But if you're gonna post things online, have your comment section open to allow people like me to see it, and me being concerned about your daughter and just kids online in general, I'm gonna say something about it. But I'm not saying that they're terrible people. I'm not even saying that they're bad parents. They look wholesome as hell. Can I be honest? They look wholesome as hell. They look like they can give you a big fat warm hug. But we all know that there are dangers when it comes to kids being online, and there needs to be more laws. Not more, there needs to be laws when it comes to kid influencers. And as far as I know, that don't exist yet. So yes, I will speak up about people sexualizing kids online, especially when it's being done as openly as this. I will talk about questionable things people are doing to their kids online and making money from it. And it doesn't always mean that the parents are the worst. I just think the parents have to take a step back and not be blinded by money for a minute. You're an adult. You can find a way to make money on your own. You can find a way to make it on your own. Each person have their own talents. Some way, somehow, you can make money from it online. If that's your dream, go ahead. But I'm 1000% certain that that is not your kid's dream as well, especially when they're being at such a young age. I decided to ask you guys a question on Instagram and do a little poll so I can see you guys' thoughts on it. And I only have 90 followers on Instagram right now, so if you want to join in on these polls and like participate, go ahead and follow me on Instagram so we can have the discussion going. So I asked, do you guys think it is ethical to make teenage kids the center of family content? 20% of you guys said no, it is wrong to use kids at any age. 70% of you guys said it depends on many factors like age, content, and 10% of people are undecided. The reason why I'm asking this question is because Ashley is 14 years old and she is a teenager. It's very common for teenagers to have their own independent accounts and even make money and make a living online. But is it okay if teenagers are involved in family content, and to what extent do you think it's okay? I have a lot of mixed feelings when it comes to kids being on social media and even teenagers being on social media. Like, I do agree that many factors depend on it, like whether or not it was the teen's idea, whether or not they might be 13 to 14 or 17 to 18, 19. There are a lot of factors that come into play, especially with the type of content. But I feel like, as someone who was recently a teenager and literally a baby adult, crazy, there are a lot of things that I posted in my teens, like even 17, 16 years old, that I kind of regret that I wish would be scrubbed off the internet. I feel like your brain at 15 and 16 is going to be very different from your brain at 20 and 21. And in your teen years, speaking from experience, you tend to post a lot of cringy things that you regret and a lot of things that you find embarrassing. Actually, you're happy that millions of people didn't have to see. Only your inner group of friends got to see it. But for some people, they don't have that privilege. And this is also a tricky topic because huge influences on YouTube got their start off as a teenager. But it's very different because they did this independently. It's different when a teenager decides to make their own channel and post whatever they feel like posting compared to being a family channel where the adults are the ones really pushing for you to push out that content. Their content is focused on kids. Right now, the kids are still kids. But I can guarantee you, when they hit 20, 21, 22, 23, they're gonna be like, so is there a way to delete this off the internet? The whole issue is, while they might have a better understanding of the internet compared to like someone who's just a toddler or someone who's like 9 or 10 years old, their minds can easily change at 20 and they might even regret having this type of content out there. So couple that with people sexualizing them at such a young age, it's gonna have some major psychological effects, and it is going to follow them. I repeat, it is going to follow them no matter how much they try to erase it off the internet. Luckily for them, if this TikTok ban happens, there might be some saving grace. Unfortunately, the situation with Ashley Justice is a common problem in real life. Many young girls who develop before their peers, aka they start to go through puberty a little bit earlier, they form a curvy body just because it's their genetics, all while everyone else still looks like a child, and that comes with its own backlash. What we're seeing is being done to Ashley Justice is the same thing that happens to young girls in real life. They get sexual remarks thrown at them, they get catcalled, their parents sexualize them by trying to hide their bodies because they look too grown, even though their peers are wearing the same thing, but just because their bodies are developing a little bit earlier, their parents feel the need to hide them. Specifically when it comes to male family members, even hiding their bodies from their dad, which is weird. It's weird. Like, if you're with someone you can't trust around your daughter, why are you with them? Anyways, it's always quite obvious that these kids are kids. It's not like this 13-year-old randomly looks 20. It's quite obvious that she's a child. So when people decide to say, oh no, but she looks like a grown woman, look at a grown woman again for me. I get that 16-year-olds and 18-year-olds alike might look a little similar, but you can't tell me you as a 40-year-old thought that 13-year-old was a 20-year-old. Who do you think you're lying to? There are cases where people do look way older than their age, but in most cases, especially when it comes to very young girls, it is so obvious that it is a young girl. You would have to think you're Adam looking God in his face and telling him that you did not eat that apple. I'm going off the rails. And not only will people make sexual remarks about you, but people will go as far as to create rumors about you. I remember being in primary school, which is elementary school for Americans. There was this girl in my class who developed way earlier than all of us. And people started creating rumors about her, saying that she had sex with this person, sex with that person. There were even certain people that would create rumors saying that they slept with her and they did things with her. And I was like, some of this stuff don't sound too true, but I was a quiet kid in school, so I didn't even really care. But when I got older and I realized that this didn't only stop at primary school, this also happened in high school, where people would call random girls a hoe, even though there was no evidence of them committing hoe activities. And I use the word hoe very loosely. I'm just saying it the way it used to be said in high school, okay? And I even questioned a guy once and I was like, so why do you say this girl is a hoe? And he was like, I don't know. Mind you, this girl had a very curvy body. She was also very pretty. And it's almost bound for people to just create sexual rumors about you, because a very curvy body is equivalent to the sex appeal. And I am in no way saying that if you have a thin or slim body, that is going to stop you from being sexualized. Girls get even if they're covered from head to toe. I'm not saying that is the case at all. So yes, this situation is a way bigger picture than just Ashley Justice and her dad allowing these comments. And I genuinely hope she does not go through these things that I just talked about, because when it hits, it's really gonna hit her like a ton of bricks. But anyways, you guys, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm so sorry we just saw a transitioning of lightning. Like, my room just went from light to dark because I decided to film this at sunset, which was not the greatest idea. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Let me know if you agree, disagree. It doesn't matter. We're here to have a discussion. And y'all, I don't know if y'all noticed, but it is the new year and your girl trying to do a little rebrand and like trying to come up with like a new little background. Let me know what you guys think of this little new background too. And don't forget to go ahead and follow me on Instagram if you guys want to participate in the polls and even have a little sneak peek about the future videos. Like, people on Instagram really be having the full 9 yards, okay? But thank you guys so much for the support that you guys have been showing on my channel recently, and I can't say enough that I appreciate it. But to end this video off on a nice positive note, please remember to rest. Please remember to take care of yourself. Please remember to not be so hard on yourself. And I'm not trying to foster a community of hate, anger, engagement. I genuinely just want us to have a discussion. But if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe. It is all free, 1000% free, okay? Don't be shy. But thank you guys so much for the love and support, and I will be seeing you guys in the next one. Gonna hurt like pom pom. I'm watching all the college students return, and I am so upset because this Christmas break, my apartment complex was so silent. My apartment complex was so peaceful. But now the college students are back, and I know that the parties, the noise, the laughing, the running up and down, my upstairs neighbors, I know everyone is gonna go back to being them. The era of child celebrities, well, child internet celebrities, have to be stopped. Y'all, the whole time this thing was showing ads behind me. This whole time this thing was showing ads behind me. Y'all, I'm so sorry if ads go on behind me. I'm too broke for YouTube Premium. I didn't even know ads was going on behind me, y'all. I didn't even think of that. What was I saying?